All right. Hello, everyone. Dragonfire here, and welcome to a live stream. Um, now, in this stream, I am going to be playing some games. And down the line, I might be showing off this new Pokemon, fan game that I am going to be making. I am here with two of my friends. Why don't you guys sign in?
Hello, I'm Nick.
Hello, my name is Wamois.
And like I said, we are going to be doing we're going to be doing a lot of Pokemon games. Some of them are not going to be just Pokemon. Some of them are going to be like, they're not just going to be Game Boy Advance games. Some of them are going to be more some of them are going to be on the DS and stuff like that. And I'm not going to play these games too long. Some of them might look long, and some of them might not be long, very long at all. It really depends. And I'm not going to be saving any of these games while we're doing this. That way, if I do decide, or you guys vote and decide on what game you guys like to see, that way we can restart fresh. Anyway. All right. First question. Don't you have a clue what the following sign? How do you reply? To be honest, you don't have a clue what this fellow is saying. How do you reply? Very funny. Could you say that again? Right, well, I'm gonna go. Usually what I do is I say, could you say that again? So I'm gonna go with that one. It's the summer festival. Do you like carnivals? I myself don't like crowds, so I'm gonna say don't care. There is a basket if you put water in it. How high will you fall in? Okay, so how high will you fill it? I usually fill it in a full glass, so we'll go with full.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Like if you put the wait, you mean the bucket one? Like the one, like the one
No,
one,
like
like
yeah, the last one we did.
yeah, the full one. Yeah, the full one is really hard to do because when I tried to use a full one, and I cannot get it up. Yeah, it's but but it depends how strong you are.
Yeah, exactly. Um, do you learn tried to laugh a lot? I don't laugh a lot myself, so I'm gonna say no. Um, are are you a teen late for school or meetings? No, I myself usually am on time or or early. I'm not one of those people that usually try to run late. Do you do you dream of living alone without much I think that's I don't know what that one is, but
I think yeah, that's happened to me. That happened to me most of the time, but sometimes I have a dream with something else.
mhm.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
um
There was some people say I have a dream, but I forgot it. That's what they said on the
oh,
YouTube.
I actually remember all my dreams. So um so which one would that be? Would it be a yes or a no, since I actually do remember them?
No, just
All
put
right, I'll put
no.
a no.
But
Um, it's the weekend, but no one will play with you. What do you do? Um,
no, what?
I'll just hang around. Do you think you are cool? Be honest. I would probably say, um, I will say yes. Are you a boy or a girl? Well, boy. The hardy type? Okay. You do your homework, definitely, and and you know to eat properly. Um, the homework part, I never actually did uh as much homework back then when I was in school. And I'm just now learning how to eat properly, so that's not really accurate. You have strong wis- wisdom that lets you complete tasks. Um, this is not 100% on point with me. Not 100%. Should be. Oh, no, thank you. All right, who should your partner be? Okay, so we have Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu, Rita, Totodile, You know what? I'm gonna go with Chikorita. Since you cannot have Cyndaquil. Mm,
Wait, wait, Tinka is the male or female?
I don't know. I haven't picked a Chikorita yet.
Alright.
What's your partner's name? Can we delete? And you know what? We're gonna put in.
Oh,
If we can do this, where the flip is the. Oh,
Wick?
where's the Y, people?
There was a way like over here.
Yeah, Rosie asked me to if I ever get a Chikorita to name it after her. So there you go. We're all set. Now go for it. Now, the thing is that I already have played this game, this one, Red Rescue Team, before on my channel, but I've never actually finished it. So,
Think you on your way.
and I'm not going to play this one for very, 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 very long because, again, like I said, I do have other games. But okay, now we got our name. You know what?
Coco?
I'll put in where the flip is it? There it is. Where the fat? Am I not seeing the X? Oh, there it is. We're naming it Foxy. But I'm gonna ask you guys, what's your guys' thoughts on this so far? It's cool.
Is yeah.
Is this something that you guys would play or? I mean, it is a different, because you are the Pokemon. You're not you're not a trainer, which I think is
Yeah.
actually, it is interesting. I will say that it is interesting.
Only thing the one problem.
Hmm.
There was no Pokemon battle theme.
Again, this is on the Game Boy Advance, so what do you expect?
Alright. Alright.
It's gonna keep on going. Oh, we leveled up. Oh my god.
Wait. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why it got faster because when you remove the battle theme, like there was there was a Pokemon battle theme in there,
Mhm.
but this game it just fight like that.
Again, this one was back in I think in 08. So
Oh wait,
mhm,
that's,
2008.
that's
Again, because this was back on Game Boy Advance. So
I didn't know that.
mhm.
Only
this
thing
is
I
one of the first.
noticed is
This is one of the first. And there was actually a Pokemon. There's an anime, a short anime of this actually of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but it didn't last very long at all.
done.
To the rest. You know what? We're not going to change the name of the team right now. That's one thing that we are going to have to. Okay. Okay. Um, that's all I'm going to show on that one. Because again, all that one is pretty much you becoming a Pokemon and you going into a dungeons and stuff like that. And we are going to have another one similar to that when we do the DS games. But I want to show off some of the Game Boy Advance games first. So let's see. Um, Now this one is not a full on a full on game. This one was only and it never got finished. So, but in this one, you actually work for Team Rocket, and so you play as one of the grunts from Team Rocket.
All right. I see y'all later.
Let's see. What should our name be? Oh, that guy, he left. You know what? Let's just put in one for a yeah. He had to go. Um, mhm. Mhm. Oh my God, get out of here. I PM'd you something. Okay, so the guy wants us to pick to get a rat. Come on. Let us hurry up. Oh my God. No, no, I did not do that. I did not do that. Okay, we'll do this one. Like I care. No, I don't want a name. No, we can't go down that way. We have to. Give me the TM. Come on. Okay. Hurry up. Let's go outside. Oh, we're in I think this is a Celadon or whatever it is. I don't remember. The one that has the casino. I remember liking this one actually, but the problem with this one was is that it wasn't completed, and it never got completed. You know.
Mhm.
One thing I'm gonna have to learn is to not go to the flippin' how to the tutorial, the how to controls thing there, because that's gonna get annoying. Oh, now we're battling this girl. But yeah, what's your thoughts on what's been going on? Because in one of my videos that I did the other day, I talked about what was going on, and I myself think that yes, this is horrible, and we all need to stay home and stay safe. But at the same time, for us YouTubers who we're always saying, oh, we don't have time to record and do live streams and all this stuff, and and we don't have the time. Now look at it, we do have the time to do that. We should take the opportunity now to to actually do it, actually take the time and record, even if you don't want to like release it right away. Do what I do and do a whole bunch of videos and then private them after they're uploaded, and then when you are ready, then you can release them if that's what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Yeah, that'd be good.
I mean, you gotta think. And I am curious. I am curious about what you think. I mean, what do you think of the situation going on with the world right now?
It's weird.
I bet you didn't expect this to happen.
Nope.
But yeah, I did PM you something on Discord, so
All right.
let's see. Oh, if you even flipping okay, that part I do not like is that if you pause the flipping even if you look away from the screen or like pause or like I just did there, it's like, oh, guess what, they're gonna show us the flipping the flipping what's it called, the flipping the flipping what's that called, the uh how to play the controls. There we go, brain.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's see. We'll do a few more battles, and then we are going to end. Then we're going to end playing this game and moving on to a different game. Because of the matter is that this, like I said before, this one it is fun, but it's not finished. It's only a flipping tutorial, and that's the only problem I have with this one. It is a good idea, and I do like the idea and stuff, but I just wish this one was actually finished. You know,
Yeah.
because they give you the idea of they give you the idea. Yeah, you can you're a member of Team Rocket. You steal Pokemon. You and stuff like that. You know, so I like that idea. It's just I really wish that that it was finished. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this one out. Let's close. But yeah, what did you think of that beta? What did you think of that beta, Master?
It was interesting. It was interesting.
Do, 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 do. But yeah, unfortunately, that one only goes up to gym wise, it only goes up to Cinnabar Island. So now this is one that I originally made myself. This is one that I made myself. And all I changed was the flippin' maps, and all I changed was the maps and the and I created some areas, and the starter Pokemon as well. But I didn't change like the story. I'm actually working on a different Pokemon game with the thing called Pokemon Essentials. I'm using that, and I'm learning how to make a better ROM hack. You know, a better game. You know.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, this one is good and stuff. But like I said, I did not change like any of the I didn't change like the sprites or the story and stuff like that. And I really, really regret doing that. You know, I really regret doing that because so we're gonna have the classic rivalry here, Shadow and Sonic. And this is that I originally made, so you can see what I have done here in our room. Because as you can see, this was not in the original. As you can see, I made the room bigger. And our mother here, as you can see, is a Pikachu. You see that? I made our mother a Pikachu. Oh, we need to head out. See, look at Professor Oak is a Chansey. And our rival is supposed to be Sarge. All right, so we can have a Mewtwo, an Arbok, or a Kangaskhan. I'm gonna use a Mewtwo. There we go. Oh, there's two. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But as I was saying, there's in this one I changed our mother to being a Pikachu. Our the professor is a Chansey. Our rival is Sarge. And that's all I've gotten so far. Well, I'm gonna get. I did redesign the whole game, and stuff like that. Like map wise, but there, again, this was like my first one, like very, and I'm not gonna play this one too long. I do want to show this one off. I do want to play this one, because I made it and I did this in like a month, but and stuff. But the thing is that, I mean, look at this route. And yes, I even randomized it to where to what Pokemon that show up in the you know I even created some wild Pokemon areas, and decided on what Pokemon show up in those areas and stuff like that. So the only thing I really didn't do is decide on the shiny stuff. And yes, I did name some, as you saw there. This one is actually obviously named Vice City, because of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, obviously.
Yep.
But again, like I said, I didn't really change like the story. It's pretty much the same story. The only thing that's really different is the spriting, the maps, the sprites, and the name of the locations. And I did create a few new wild encounter spots. And that's pretty much all I did in this one. If you want to know which starter to go with, I would say the best starter for that I recommend to go with, because I've tested all 3 starters and stuff. The best one to actually go with is actually Mewtwo and stuff like that. So and yes, this is what you actually want to do after you get the package, is to faint. You'll head back. You'll actually head back back to your house, and that way you don't have to go and travel all the way back. And then you can talk to him, and there you go. See, you just saved yourself from trying to really trying to do the long journey back. I mean, if you want to do it, it is good experience, but I don't recommend it. Now, you can come here, obviously, and see you will get encounters even in your starter town, and you can level up if you want to. I didn't change any of the signs or anything, so but yeah, that's pretty much this one. That's my Pokemon ROM hack that I made about a month ago, actually. And yes, I am making a second one, and I will be showing that one off at some point during the live stream. But what did you think of that one,
That was cool.
Master? That one took me a while, like I said. And again, that one, as much as I really do like that one. It's just that I wish that I could have figured out how to change the change the sprites and script on that one. That one I really do wish that I could have changed more than just the mapping and the outside of the map of the maps, but unfortunately I could not do that. So but in this in Pokemon Essentials, which is the one that I'm currently using, not here obviously, but the one that I'm currently using to make my own Pokemon game. I am actually in that one you can actually change the story. You can change the sprites. You can even add in your own sprites. Like if I wanted Scourge in there, I could do that. The only thing is that I would have to, again, I have to learn, but I could actually add like Scourge or Sonic or other characters in there. I just would need to learn how to flip and how to do it, because I haven't figured that out yet, because I just got the software, and it's kind of like trial and error with this stuff. So but again, I will put the names of the Pokemon games that we play in the description. If you guys really want to know which ones that we play. That way you guys can vote. There's this one Pokemon game that I really want to show off, but I'm a little concerned on playing that one because of which I haven't came across. We haven't played that one yet, but I'm concerned about the background music, because. So when we get to that one, I'm probably going to when we do that one, I'm probably not going to pick have the music playing as of right now, because there is one song in the there's this one song in the game that that I'm not sure if that would count as copyrighted, because it is an official song, but it's more changed and instrumental into here, so it sounds like it would fit, but you would actually recognize it, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The song Simple and Clean?
Mhm.
That's the song that they used. They used Simple and Clean. And stuff. And don't get me wrong, I really like the song. It's just that I'm concerned about the copyright on that.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that you still do voice acting somewhat.
Mhm.
Are you a part of any projects?
Nope.
Have you done anything new with your channel recently?
Not really.
So you haven't really done anything? You do know that I brought back CBT, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of how's it? I'm not sure if you've seen the newer live streams, but if you have, what do you think of how CBT's been been running lately?
I haven't seen them yet.
Well, we've been doing. We started this whole team system to where we, you know, where we come in as teams basically now. And some characters are going to come in that don't have teams. We're going to create our own teams. For example, Scourge, he's going to be Team Archie, which is going to be Scourge, Rosie, and Miles, or Fiona. I don't know how. I don't know which. The limit on that one is. Yeah. And we're going to have one person that's not on the team come in as the person that reads us the questions, because yes, we do the streams live pretty much. In fact, tomorrow we're gonna do a stream, and it's gonna be Team Robotnik, because Team Robotnik won the voting poll, because we do set up a voting poll in that server, and we have everyone in that server vote on what team they want. I think after in a little bit, I am going to change the game to a different game.
All right.
Again, this is just a sneak peek. All this is basically a sneak peek. I do have other games that I do want to show off. Yes, I do want the stream to be long, but at the same time, if we go through the same intro and all that stuff, some people are going to get sick and tired of seeing that intro. Some people are going to be, oh, what game is this? What, because it looks exactly the same. I don't want that. I don't want people to get bored. So what I'm going to do is switch a game to where we don't have to use an emulator, because a lot of these games, you do have to use an emulator. And then there are a few that I came across that you don't need to use an emulator, and I want to show one of those off. I want to show off one of those off to where you don't have to use an emulator, because that's and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to and that way people have enough time to see what game they want and stuff like that. So so yeah, I'm going to close this one out. Let me get to the next game. Now this next one, I hope people will want to see, because I'm actually excited for this one myself. Because I really like the story of this one. But yeah, before we go on to that one, what did the current game that we're going to be doing? What did you think of that the last the game that we just showed off? What did you think of that one, Master? All right, you there?
Yeah.
All right. So, as I was saying, before we start this one, which is called This Gym of Mine, which is where you, the character, play as a gym leader of this town, and you have to make the citizens of your town like you, because the last gym leader basically gave up being a gym leader and kind of left the town in ruins and all that stuff. But before we get into this one, what did you think of the last one that we played? What did you think of? Now this one, as you can see, it is different. Because again, this one was made in this one was actually made in Pokemon Essentials, which is the same thing that I'm using to make my game. Ooh, let's go with green. Let's go with green. And I think we're gonna go with a I think I have an idea of what type of gym we want to go with. You know what? I am going to be working on a Pokemon game. Obviously, we're a guy. So, let's go with we'll go with Shadow. All right. Now we got to decide on what type of gym we're going to have. No, we're not having electric. Fighting, yes. With Riolu. No, we're not naming our Riolu right now. Have you improved on your art?
Eh,
You just gave up on art?
nah. I'm a little bit better, I guess.
Hmm. Okay, one thing I do need to tell you on this game, do not battle the trainers right now.
Mhm.
Oh no! Speak of the devil. I was just telling you to avoid the trainers, and then I end up in a Pokemon battle.
Yep.
I guess some of them are okay, but you're supposed to avoid the trainers because some of these trainers are like overpowered. So that's why I was saying that you should avoid the trainers, but and there are a few rules of being a gym leader. Since we picked fighting, we can have we can only have fighting type in our gym. There is an exception to that rule, though. You can only have 2 Pokemon in your party that is not fighting. So we could end up, getting two different types, like water types or a grass type or an electric type. But the thing is that we're only allowed 2 different types. After that, we are stuck with we are pretty much stuck with it. Okay, well, this game Yep. Okay, everyone. Good to know that this happened to me as well. Because this is a glitch right here. To after you talk to this guy, he's supposed to tell you, take you to your house and show you where you live. But since he didn't, that is actually a glitch that the newer versions have. And unfortunately, that's the version we have. So unfortunately, I'll be getting rid of that game. I am sorry about that, you guys. I thought that game was fixed and not bugged like that, because I did see a video about that showing that, oh yeah, if that certain versions do end up having that to where, having that to where it is, it'll actually die on you like that. So again, I am sorry, that one is not going to be one of the choices that we pick for the game. For a let's play, but what did you think of that game? Minus the glitch at the beginning where you flipping cannot advance past your house. You can't advance like that. But besides that, what did you think of the game?
It was nice.
But yeah, I don't know how far back you have to, how far back you actually have, to go before that doesn't happen. I really wish I would know, but I don't know. So yeah, unfortunately, that one, unfortunately, I cannot play. I really wish I could though, because I liked the idea where, oh, you can where you can actually be a gym leader, I liked that idea. All right. This one is called Mew U, which is pretty much where you play as a Mew, but it takes place right before the first movie, with the whole, oh, Team Rocket wants Mew, Team Rocket wants Mew to make Mewtwo and all that stuff. So yeah, it is short. This one is complete. There is no glitches. And as you can see here, we can actually type, which I actually like. And see, we're actually playing as Mew right now. I like this. This one I'm not going to play too long. I mean, this game isn't long as it is, but as it is, it's not that long at all. But I don't want to play the whole entire game during this test run, because again, this one is short. This is like one of the shortest ones out there. I'm gonna play just a little bit more, and then I'm probably gonna close this one up, because again, like I said, this one is short and I don't want the whole entire part to be I don't want it to be boring, so that's why I'm doing just a little bit, just in case if people do actually want one as a pick. Yes, you run into the Pokemon. You know what? We'll transform. Why not? All right. We're closing that one up. But what did you think of that one?
That was cool.
All right. Now we're going to do something that's not Sonic, that's not Pokemon, that is Sonic related. because we do need we need a little bit of variety here. Come on, game. Load up. Okay. Let me get the screen share back up and running. Yeah, Chow Resort Island. Now, I have not played this. How do you flip in? I don't even know how the controls. Okay, so A is to enter. Okay. Ooh, we could play Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, Cream. Let's go with Shadow. Did they tell me something and I missed it? Beach Resort. We'll do that. Ooh, and that's where our eggs are. Can we go and shake the eggs? Throw the egg. I want the egg out. I want the chow to be out. That hasn't changed. The egg, if the egg could come out now. So do you remember the show Kablam on Nickelodeon? I think his internet died. I'll see if someone else can join. let's bring you back. Oh, okay, so that's how we do. Saw the option to throw. Figure out how to do this. Can we pick? We can't pick.
Okay. Boy, she's yelling at me.
Okay, so we have that. Both sides, switch camera. Okay. So we still. I'm coming. How do you hatch this flippin'? As much as I would like to this game, I still need to figure out. That one I'm gonna have to do some research on and see what we can do on that one. Because that one, as much as I do like the idea of it, you know, it's the Chow Garden, and a lot of people do love the Chow Garden. The problem with that one that I see is figuring out the controls. Once you get in there and you pick your character and all that, you have to figure out you have to figure out what you know what, how to hatch the how how do you hatch the how do you hatch the chow? Because to be honest, I don't see people I don't see people really focusing on you know, how do you you know what, we're gonna let me see if I can find a different ROM. Let's go to Sonic. Because if it's gonna be like, oh, you gotta save a file and stuff like that just to play the flipping game, no, I don't want to. I don't want to file that thing. I don't want to save the file. I Kinesis. I'm gonna look at the controls. Config. Where the flip do we? Okay, so D. Enter is the start. Okay, so. Do you really have to watch the flipping intro? Seriously? Oh my god. Gonna have to get a different control, but let's see, start. Let's go with let's go with E. If I could figure out the flipping control on this. Let's go with S for that. Enter an S. So enter. Okay, so I'm not gonna play DS games until I figure out what the flip how to run them. What we're gonna do is we'll play a couple more. We'll go back to Pokemon. Then I'll probably start working on my own Pokemon game. You know what? We're gonna close the sound. Because I I know how the controls work. March 20th. Please select the time. This is a Gen 2. This is Gen 2. Ooh, we'll go with this one. Ooh. In tone 2. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like the red. So we'll go with red. S H A E O W. There we go. So we finally make. Okay, so we have to go. What? Go and get the firewood. Oh, great. So now we're separated. Meaning there's no way that we can head back now. This one's actually finished, and a lot of these that I have I'm playing right now are finished, unless it's a beta. So, and we can actually get a Lavatar. Not changing the name. We're just going to do some battling here. but yeah, as of what you were asked, we somewhat do have certain people voice certain characters. There are then there are some people that don't really voice characters at all because some of them are not really casted. In fact, at some point we are going to be starting to do more than just Ask Sonic Cast. We are planning on doing other things like comic dubs. Planning on doing comic dubs. Also planning on doing some other things like days and stuff like that, but not really a whole bunch things. Right, since this one is I'm just gonna stop that one for now. I gotta check I have to check to see if no, that's an actual game. All right. Already played that one. I'm gonna be BRB.
All right. On this next.
All right, I am back. Oh, I forgot to there we go. That way I can actually hear people. Seriously, I just got back and I have to BRB again. All right. Finally back, I hope. Let's see. think what we'll do is I'll play one more game, and then what I might do is we'll move on from that to working on my actual project. I'll be right back. All right. Finally back. Let's see. Let me screen share. I don't really like that. We're gonna X speed needs to go to fast always. What I'm gonna do is when I make the game, if I can learn how to change the text to fast, then we're gonna make it go go fast, because everyone really really that's the first thing that they do is they check the text speed. Okay, so this is the boy one. Oh, no time to explain. Take the Pokemon. I could see Scourge taking a Charizard, so ooh, I like that Final Fantasy 7 reference there. Victory music. I just did random. We're just going through a whole bunch of text right now. Five? Wow. That's generous. Noted. If I do make my own game like this, I'm going to probably put in a lot of stuff in the PC if I'm able to. And here we go. Oh, he's got a Charizard as well. I didn't know you could pick the same starter. But yeah, that right there is what I was worried about. So we'll see. Let's go down. Go this way. Oh, hang on. All right, so this one has to happen. Okay, this weird guy. Let's do a scratch. Oh, there's nothing right there. What? A chocolate bunny? A chocolate bunny! Oh my god, a chocolate bunny. Oh, and we learned Ember. Oh, I was going in the right direction, and then I decided not to go in the right direction. Oh, do we have no Pokeballs? Seriously? Okay. Welcome back.
Thanks.
I I basically decided on that we're gonna do I'm gonna show off this game, and then after in a little bit I'm going to show off my own project that I am working on. And stuff, because I am getting ideas and stuff, but so I am getting ideas, so for my own Pokemon game. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Oh, this lady. Oh, this lady wants us to help her get back home. So if I end up making my own game and stuff like that, you know, and learn how to actually change flipping what's it called, the flipping characters, and create like your what's it called, trainers. I might end up using I might actually add some of my friends OCs and stuff like that. I don't know how I would add you in there, because you don't really have an OC, do you?
Nope.
What happened to the ones that you used to make?
Don't know.
I mean, you had over, what, 400 of them back then?
Yep.
What happened to them?
Yeah.
So do you have a Switch?
Not yet.
I don't either. I was thinking of getting one at some point, but I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know if it's worth it yet, because with everything that I would have to get, you know, like the games and the capture card, because I would want to have a capture card so I could actually live stream the games. I did the math the other day, and it would come out to being $700. And that, as of, you know, that right now is kind of you don't, you know, that as of right now, that's not a really good idea to go spend that much money on a console right now.
Yep.
I would say wait until I mean, because I was planning on getting it for my birthday and stuff like that, but I don't know, because there are some games I really do that I really do want to get, but as of right now, I don't know, because I just really don't know. What do you think of the new consoles that are coming out for the next gen?
They're nice.
Which one would you get?
Not sure. What about you?
Might get the PS5. Again, the PS5. I've grown up with PlayStation. I'm used to the PlayStation controls. The only thing that I'm concerned about is the only thing I'm really concerned about is the backwards capability. Yes, it can go back to the PS4, but what about the PS3? What about the PS2? What about the PS1? What about because a lot of people have those type of games. So why why limit why limit?
Mhm.
Continue trial. I'm gonna show you guys the what I have been working on. Again, this is with Pokemon Essentials, which is the thing that you use. It's the thing that you use, and I'm going to have to change the flippant where our character is located after the intro. Just for the test. You know what? Let's put it in front of our house, and then we'll hit OK, apply, OK, and and I will show you guys this. Save changes. This is the same typical, Master Oak stuff that you deal with. Got to change a little bit. Again, I'm still learning, so if I could learn how to how to do this myself, to where the text is automatically is already on the automatic thing, that then I wouldn't have to do this every time that I want to start a new game and stuff like that. not editing the intro as of right now because I haven't learned how to do it. I'm just showing you guys the first town that we've done, and obviously we got to go through the flippin' intro for this. Unfortunately, so this I'm actually going to undeafen. I deafened it while I was working on this, but this is pretty much our starter town. You cannot go in any of these buildings as of right now because I haven't programmed those in. We have a gym, we have a mart, we have a Poke Center. This is going to be our character's house, which is what we're going to design the inside of the house and stuff. And then this is the Poke Lab, obviously. This is the area you can go and surf. And stuff. This is the game corner. I decided our town's going to have a game corner. This also has the safari zone, a truck, because I'm going to have a piece. The guy that works in the PC, that works in the to take you to the safari zone. This is going to be his truck. Wild grass, and stuff like that. This music that you're listening to is actually built into Pokemon Essentials. And then, of course, you know, the trees, and then you come down here, and right down here is going, right here is going to be where Route 1's going to be. I haven't figured out how to connect that yet. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what our first town, our starter town, which is actually named the Ark, because that's pretty much where we're going to. That's pretty much where we're going to start. So. So I'm going to make a new, we're going to do a new map, and we're going to call it our home. And instead of that, we're going to do, where are the flip it? Okay, we're going to do the inside. We're going to leave that as is. Let's listen to the music. And yes, over time we can actually add our own. We can actually add our own custom music. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm trying to find just the right song for like inside the house. I think we will have that. We'll have that for the inside of the house. I don't know what that is because again, I'm still learning. So we're gonna leave that as is. Um, and so yeah, we are going to be working on our house. Now we got to find just the right we got to find just the right tile of flooring. Um, something that looks appealing, something that people don't normally have for in their house maybe. I don't know. Mm. Ooh, let's go with this red. And then go to the pencil and just no, no. What we're gonna do then is we're just gonna fill it like that. We are going to have to make one area. We're gonna have to have a little bit of black. Oh, we also need this. Where is the okay. We gotta have let's see. Maybe no. Okay. Put this on the second floor. No. Go back. Go to the pencil and just click. There we go. So that will be where our exit to the exit will be for our house. I don't think we really need a stairs, but let's mm, hang on.
Well then, this is
Okay, I'm going.
Oh,
I'm gonna eat. I'm running.
or else you won't. Yeah, there you go.
What did I come
Oh
into?
my God. I don't know, man. It was just really funny as fuck in here, man. I'm laughing my ass off. How you doing, Nep?
I'm fine. I'm currently working on a Pokemon game.
That's cool, Nep. What kind of Pokemon game?
Have you ever used Pokemon Essentials?
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like no, like what kind of thing is it like? Is it like a tool, a ROM hack?
It's a tool. It's a software where you can actually make Pokemon ROM hacks without using an emulator.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Like everything's already built into it, like and stuff, but you can change it, change the story and all that stuff to make it your own.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. That's
Again,
awesome.
I am still learning.
What type of coding language does it use?
The best way to use this is that you're gonna have to get RPG Maker XD.
Oh, so it's an RPG Maker game.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I was helping with somebody with an RPG Maker game, but with sprites.
Yeah, you can actually import your own if you do have your own sprites. You can actually import them into Pokemon Essentials, which I was planning on doing, but I need help.
Yeah,
Because I want to put in my OCs. You know, like I want to put in Dragonfire. I want to put in my friends' OCs as like either as trainers or something. You know, but the thing is, I don't really know how to do that.
Sprites are easier than actually learning how to draw, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know if they have to be sprites or if they can be
Well, I can tell you if it's an RPG Maker type of product, right?
mhm.
It's going to definitely use some sprites, like PNG images.
Yeah.
Because sprites,
If
you
it's
don't need
PNG images like transparent, I could do that. But
yeah, it's as simple as that, man. It just has to be a certain size, you see.
mhm.
One question: what's the pixel size that accepts? Stuff like that. You got to look into that.
Yeah, I haven't learned. I am watching someone play. I'm watching someone making one themselves, and I'm watching them as a guide. And all I've learned so far is the mapping, and how to go into the intro and change. At the end of the intro, where you are teleported into your house in Pallet Town. I learned how to change that to where your created town is, and that's pretty much all I've learned so far.
Wow, that sounds impressive.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it's gonna take a bit. You gotta be patient with yourself.
Yes, I know.
You might want to.
I don't want to rush, no, but I don't. I mean, I did do a Pokemon. I did do a Pokemon ROM hack for the Game Boy Advance, and
But Axel, you're a nerd as well.
and the only thing I really wish that I could have done with the Game Boy Advance one, the only one I wish I could have done better is change the sprites and the story, because all I did in that was change the overworld sprites and changed the starter Pokemon and the maps. That's all I did in that, and I wish that I could have changed the story. I could have changed the mapping. I could change the battle sprites and all that stuff, you know. And I can do this in the RPG Maker, and Pokemon Essentials. But the thing is that I need to learn how to do it.
Alright. I learned half of the stuff that you just said direct card.
Well, I will need help. I will need help, especially when because I looked in the graphics. I looked into the graphics thing, and that's where majority of, you know, like where the characters are, the Pokemon are, where the backgrounds are, and all that stuff. And I don't want my Pokemon game to be like the plain old boring standard, you know, have the same old backgrounds, the same old sprites. You know, I want to customize it, and I want to change the story, and I want to change pretty much a lot of things. Like you know, yes, I still want to be somewhat faithful to the original, you know, because, you know, that's what the point of the flipping Pokemon game is, but I don't want it to be too similar like the you know, like my last Pokemon ROM hack was, you know, because my last one was so similar that it was sad, you know, like it was like pretty much you were playing Fire Red, because the story was pretty much Fire Red. Just the maps were different, and the overworld sprites were different. The names of the towns were different, but that was pretty much it.
Right.
And that's kind of, and I kind of felt bad because I felt like I could do better.
Right.
Especially with what I actually wanted the game to be. I didn't want it to be like that at all. And I was using Advanced Map on that one. But with Pokemon Essentials and RPG Maker, I feel like I could do better, but I need help with it, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest though with you. RPG Maker, keep in mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how graphically you want to go with this, but I'm just telling you right now, if you want to do something really complicated in sprite work, RPG Maker is not the way to go. Okay.
Well, again,
It does have its own problems.
Mhm.
I just want to make.
I know, and I'm thinking of just sticking with Gen 3, because yes, it goes up to black and white, you know, so the 4th generation, but it goes up to the 5th generation, because they said that it goes up to the 5th generation, but it doesn't have the 6th or 7th or 8th gen. The 6th generation Pokemon are programmed into the software, but it's not like their default. You have to add that in yourself, you know, and I don't really want to do that yet. Yes, I would love to have to make it to where my starter would be Froakie or something like that, but the thing is, if it's not in there by default, I don't want to take the chance of ruining the program, because still I am learning. I'm new to this.
Right.
So I want it to be where if I have to go with Gen 5, I don't mind doing that. But I want to change the starters to starters that you normally wouldn't expect to start off with. I want the towns to be interesting. I want this game. I want, if let's say this game is actually finished. Let's say that this game's actually finished. I want people to come back to to download it and play it themselves and say, I don't want them to say like, oh, this is the worst ROM hack that I've ever played, but I'm not trying to make it the best either.
You just want to inspire people to what it is, right?
Mm-hmm. Because again, I grew up with Pokemon. I've played Pokemon the first generation. I've played the second gen. I did not play the third except for through emulators. Same thing with the fourth gen. And then I went back to the fifth gen with Black and White. And then I've played the sixth gen. I haven't played the seventh or eighth generation yet, but I grew up with the first two generations, and I do like a lot of the stuff from those generations, but that at the same time, I feel like I could do something like take from
Better?
like I could not really like better because I'm not that experienced, but I feel like I could do something different that not a lot of you go on a Pokemon journey and you get Pokemon, but you're not like this 10-year-old kid and stuff like that, that's
What
trying
if
to
you just start out to be a Pokemon master, somebody that's well known instead of being a nobody first.
Mhm.
That would be different. And second of all, if you do it that way, I think people would recognize it more because all the other Pokemon games have you start out as like a nobody, right?
Mhm.
When
Another
you
idea
start as somebody.
Another idea that I was thinking of is that the character that you are is a gym leader. I mean, yes, there was this one that I came across that was called This Gym of Mine, but the problem is that the current if you get a current update, the game will glitch out, which I don't think is really fair because you got to have an older version of the game to play the game. I don't think that's really fair because if you play a newer version, after the mayor talks to you and shows you where your house is, the game glitches. And I tested that out today, and it glitched, and I was like, seriously? But I liked the idea because the character would play as a gym leader. Sadly, they didn't change the sprite, so it looks like you're being red. But no, you're actually the gym leader of this town, and people really don't like the gym leader of the town because the last gym leader basically abandoned it, and gave up on the town and everything. So it's like you have to rebuild up the respect of the gym leader for your town, and you have to level up. You constantly have to win because if you lose, you will lose your job as a gym leader. And I like that idea. And at the beginning, you get to choose the type of gym that you have, and that's the type of fighting style. That's the type of gym that you have, except for the only rule. There is this rule where you will have a limit of 2 Pokemon that are not the same type. So if I picked a fighting gym, 4 of my Pokemon would be fighting type, while 2 of them could be like water. Another thing is that your Pokemon have to have, at least 2 of them have to have your gym's signature move on it.
Sup, Nut?
Up.
So, and I like that idea. I only wish that I could have played more of the game because I downloaded the complete version. The problem is that to do that, you have to. The only way to continue from when you first show up and talk to the mayor, you have to play an older version, and I hate that.
Yeah, sounds pretty meh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, me.
Yep. Are you
So
happy now that I ate?
yeah, I myself really do like the idea of the game. It's just that I wish that
Wait a second.
you got to go.
Just AFK.
He got clean.
So did you get Animal Crossing yet?
My mom has it. My mom picked it up. I just gotta wait till she get off of work to play it.
Ah,
She's actually off now. She'll be making her way home.
okay. But
Also, the reason I was not here because 2 people forced me to go eat today, which is R and Delta Ruder. They told me to go eat. I get lunch earlier.
right.
With this.
But anyway, I'm trying to make it to where I'm trying to make the make it to where it's a really good game. I don't want this game to be like boring. I want it to be interesting.
Oh. Which one? Literally just came back. What the fudge nugget? Portal.ap.com. Yes. Okay, what is that I do now? Oh dear God, that'll be the most terrifying thing ever. When you're stuck in class and your teacher is your boyfriend's mom.
Oh,
That'd be the most terrifying thing ever.
that would suck.
So why did that click sign up? Create my account. Okay.
There we go. So now we got
Registration code. What is the registration code? It's SeaWorld. Yeah, I am looking up stuff for my old job. Who the heck is that? What
So you slept with your teacher last night, but you're homeschooled.
What the I'm not going to question. I'm not questioning
either.
my employee ID. Crap. I'm not questioning it either. Okay, next. My employee ID? No. Dang it. I don't remember my employee ID.
Your function will use current new.
What happened?
I told you. Where'd he go? Oh, he asked what I'm doing, but he tried to tell him it's personal stuff. No.
All right. I mean, just,
Hun, if your mom was my school teacher, she would look at me as the quietest child in the class if I don't speak to people. Dude, earlier last year, literally, a crush of my mom was my online teacher for school. And I was like, please don't fuck it up.
Oh, good grief. That's that's awkward.
I see so many pictures of Animal Crossing. Not like I'm ready to play.
Right. I've
Andrew said if I play Animal Crossing too much without giving him attention, he's gonna take my Switch.
Well, the only thing I can say about that is that the only way that's going to happen is if he actually goes down there.
Dragonfire being too literal. And I will hurl my soda at you.
Coming, Mom. Yeah?
I am going up once I get the game. Good.
You got a headache?
Someone edited Silver into the Sonic the Hedgehog style? Okay.
Right now, I'm designing the house.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to make my own Pokemon game, and the only way I can. Okay, I don't even have walls, so why do I need to put a flipping a window out? I need to get walls. Coming. Yes.
I forgot Sasuke had a chat with Sakura. Oh, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is coming on DVD March 31st? Yes.
All the other nibs in the bone by Gizmo.
It was actually cutted, so it wasn't really. Foxy.
Hello.
Okay, so yeah, hi, boss.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually Sasuke and Kanen's child. Foxy.
Yes,
Somebody
I
say
am.
And Sakura is just like a stepmom to the
Yeah.
Why do you think Sakura was acting so weird when she found out? She don't look like Sakura at all.
I keep seeing comics of her asking Sasuke who was his first kid. I think he just bursts out Naruto. And she asks Naruto the same thing. He just says Sasuke. It just plays that quick funny.
Wow. I guess back to everything else, I guess. That's hilarious. Who is moaning in the background? Yeah. You say stabby, you're gonna get the napping fucking knocked out of you.
No. We gonna stabby the enemy team.
What enemy team? I'm bleeding right now. I'm actually bleeding.
Yeah.
Damn it. I need somebody on this game.
Eventually, I'll be there.
I guess for now I can just do solo.
No.
Ned, who is speaking in the background like by themselves? Hello?
Robert.
Oh,
What's up?
hello.
Talking.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm calling your mother.
And then all the other kids in the Neta, kids in the Neta,
You just hear loud nipping in the background and wonder what the heck is going on.
Fucking here, you know, fucking cleaning, just singing Nep.
No.
No.
Sleeping. You just randomly sleeping the floor. You just randomly yell no. And then
No, I
continue
don't
on
even
your
yell
way.
that. I just fucking
No,
say,
it's really nepping in here.
Nothing dirty in here.
I'm about to nep and lose it.
Mama.
Let's
You go to
nepping
Walmart.
lose it. Get out of your mind.
Get out of my
I
mind.
want
But
to watch
I'm thinking about mine.
Okay.
I'm thinking about returning to my mind, so hey, whatever.
Hey, you're gonna
You-
lose
y'all
your
know
mind
you-
like H2O.
You know how it'd be if Andrew's mom was my teacher?
Oh,
If Andrew's mom was my teacher, I would literally be scared as hell. I was walking to class,
faster than my sword.
Andrew. I was walking to class, being like this the whole time. Sitting in my seat, like, don't fuck it up. And then one day when I get fucking tired of this shit, I'll just start eating in class. Like, man, my blood sugar low. I eat my shit.
You know, she's very sweet, so, you know.
Like, man, my blood sugar low. I can find my liquors. As soon as I trick my teacher into me eating in class. Elementary school, why? Middle school to high school, they didn't give a shit. I was the goodest child in their class.
Anyhow, I'm gonna go finish cleaning. Be right back.
Had A's and B's on my shit. That good ninja.
All right, I'm back. What's going on?
That good ninja.
Yeah, that's my theme that I made.
Do you have a Netflix account?
We were given one. We technically share one.
Or did you watch the new Pokemon movie on Netflix?
No, not yet.
I would watch the movie with R, but he will probably get bored after 30 minutes.
Speaking of subscriptions, Dragonfire, go check PlayStation real quick.
I'll check later when I'm actually able to get on my PlayStation.
It'll be a +1 experience.
Okay.
That was a hint.
I know. I know exactly what means. I'm not.
You're not stupid, are you?
Nope.
Who's stupid? I'm stupid. Yes,
No, he was talking to me. No one's stupid.
I'm stupid when I wake up in the morning.
You're just fucking adorable.
You don't know how I feel when I wake up in the morning.
Hey, I sat there in that call when you woke up this morning. I know. Don't bullshit me, because I know.
What was it then? What was it?
Cute as fuck.
Just because I make random noises in the morning doesn't make it cute.
Yes, it does.
According to him, when I make noises in the morning, I just be cute. But this doesn't mean when I wake up. When I wake up, I just say, while walking around the room. That's that.
Cute. Cute.
And I will occasionally fall off my ladder.
Calm down.
I need to find a flipping table.
You are mama.
I don't think I'll be able to drink my soda.
My mouth tastes like cinnamon. Because
I got someone that tastes like cinnamon, looks like churro.
because someone decides to buy cinnamon flavored mouthwash
Really?
and they want to know special power. You want to know special power that I have?
Hmm.
I can eat a spoonful of cinnamon.
Babe,
Without choking.
babe, I'm gonna look at you just like I looked at Darius for his goddamn chili powder shit. What the fuck?
I do Andrew a hecking concern.
You do me a heckin' ultimate concern because I swear to God, I'm gonna come in one day and you're gonna be eating the fucking cinnamon, right?
Yes, Andrew, cinnamon. Or just making French toast. You don't know.
Like, eat a spoonful of fucking stuff and then be like, hey, leave some for the toast.
No, I'm doing a challenge. I'm gonna show all these pussies who can actually eat a spoonful.
Okay, there was a dumb bitch thinking of like a giant ladle full.
You dumbass.
You'd have to be a dumbass to take that much because you fucking coughed.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Hey, Dragonfly, Dragonfly, guess what?
Hmm.
Since I bought online so I can invite people to my freaking village,
Mm-hmm.
I can invite them to my village.
Yep.
Why are you growling over there? Dragonfly, your son's over there. Good. You want some peas and market pills?
All right, I'll wreck you.
Your ass off.
The fucking gun wouldn't fire. What the fuck?
There we go. Now I gotta do the other wall here.
You son of a bitch!
No, thank you.
You son of a dragon! Dragonfire, you're a son of a dragon.
I know. I don't know who my father is, but I know.
Your mother was a dragon, your father was a fire.
I don't think that's how it worked.
What is my airport color? I don't know.
It really depends. That really depends on the questions and how you set up. That's pretty much how that goes. So pretty much
Oh, damn, it's fucking freak.
man. I'm trying to get the other.
Like, no, it's sketch. Like, it's sketches all hell.
Good chief.
Mm,
Son of a bitch!
Shut up. Chill. Good dynamite. Oops, yes, got married.
Bitch! Fucking bitch!
Why are you upset? My husband is a gamer for real. He has gamer agent.
mm-hmm. And trying to figure out what else to put. Got to figure out a table.
That is fucking stupid.
Oh, I literally put the picture in the server and they're like, congrats on new married couple. I'm like, oh, okay, shoot.
Now I got to get the chair.
This drawing took about 4 hours. I thought that like 12.
I'm gonna break your legs.
Oh,
Your face.
oh,
Not you.
you break me like a Kit Kat bar.
No. I'll eat you out like one. Got him.
What the fuck?
Fucking got him.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Right, Rosie? Got her.
I am going to beat you. I am going to whoop your ass.
All right, so this is what our house looks like so far.
So much.
This is what our house looks like so far. Gonna put a little.
Okay, tomorrow I am officially drawing. I am redoing this line art. I am gonna redo Rex's line art and gotta figure out what freaking color is on him. I would ask R, but knowing him, he might fall asleep again.
I'm not falling asleep.
For tomorrow, it's a freaking pattern with you. It just happened earlier than expected today.
I'm sorry.
Rosie, you're a mess. Go fuck yourself. I want that.
All right. Let's get these ass cheeks in line. All right. Fucking yes, gonna wait. I ain't jumping. You cunts gonna go jump on your own. You're fucked.
You know what? We're gonna get one. We're gonna have a double. We're gonna have a double bed.
Oh, what is this from an anime? I want to watch. I'll ask him when he gets back here.
Bastard.
There we go. So now we got a double bed.
Fucking bitch.
Why are you so upset? Calm down. Damn.
Come on. In the respawn time. Oh, fuck your respawn time.
Honey.
What?
Chill. Can't be having gamer rage over here when I'm not even playing the game. It's gonna be soon.
What? Playing this? Hell no.
No, she'll be playing Animal Crossing.
Playing.
Warzone. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Warzone.
I shall be playing Animal Crossing, and once I do, the first thing I'm gonna do is build a house.
No, the first thing that you gotta do after you get do all the questions and end up on the island is you got to get your tent and you got to decide on where you're going to live, and then you got to help your two neighbors that you end up getting.
Dang, yeah, there's people coming. There's people coming to my island.
No, you start off with two. You start with two other villagers besides you, and you gotta help them You got to help them pick on where they live. And then after that, then you can start doing things. Because yes, I know how the beginning of the beginning of the game works. Even though I haven't played the game yet myself, I know how the beginning of the game works.
Oh, mate, what are you talking about?
The beginning of Animal Crossing?
At Fox today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here.
Mine's what?
I have lamb.
Lamp? Lamp?
I have lamb.
Yeah, lamp. Yeah, lamp. Do the lamp. Right now. Lamp in the corner. Right now.
Facing the wrong way.
All right. Do the fucking lamp.
He's standing the wrong way.
Fuck. I'm blind with my glasses.
We know this about you. Where did these fuckers at? Come on! I just want a suka to shoot.
Super.
You know it's Russian. You know,
Racket
Russian.
server.
Destroyed vehicle here. In the open, which gives me a tight disadvantage. A giant disadvantage. I need to find some.
So far, no one has commented in the video.
Someone's touched it.
No one has commented in the video.
Check that armor plate. Nice.
That's the town map. I'm probably not going to save none of my work on this. And if you guys are gonna ask me why, is because of the fact of the matter is that I want to do it. I want to do this. I wanna make my house at the same time that that guy is doing the house. That way I know how to do it correctly.
I found the fucking kingpin. By the way, I just call the top of the leaderboard the kingpin. Because he's the one with the crown.
By the way, I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon earlier. Well, Red Rescue Team. Earlier, I was playing Pokemon Fire Red Rescue Team, and I'll probably play it again in a little bit. But earlier when I was doing it, I ended up getting a Charmander, and guess what I picked for my for the partner? Guess what I picked for the for the partner? Guess what I picked for the partner?
Hey, Foxy, I have another lamp.
Well, she's not here at the moment. She's currently watching Hunter x Hunter on Netflix. Leave a message after this phone.
Oh, so you don't want to talk to me now? Okay, I see how it is.
Stay away from my man Hizoka.
Hey, I don't want him. I want to kill him.
My man! My Hizoka! My man!
I don't want him.
Thanks.
I want
I want to kill him.
Fuck it, too, Foxy. Fuck it.
What the heck? Why did I just hear sworn? Why did I just hear sworn at? What did I do?
I should be the only man you want.
Yandere side is kind of flipping out.
That Yandere out. That Yandere side of him is always out.
I think that's the one thing I love about men.
You should see him when they leave. They go talk to someone now. You be pissed when they come back.
What is this fuckery?
I don't know, something.
Oh, that's another game. That's another thing I should be showing off. Is Roblox. Cause I'm not stopping yet.
Hey, Rosie, you wanna know what's funny? Rosie, what? You wanna know what's funny? When I mentioned another guy's name, he acts like that.
Okay, so I think this is what our house is going to be. I'm not fully finished, but I'm not fully finished. I don't know how to oh, let me check
Nice try on the firing, bitches.
Sorry.
Christ.
Sorry, but that's just how this game is.
Please, Dragon. Please. No.
Oh, sure, I'll talk to that. I'm evenly getting irate no matter what you will do.
Alright, Andrew, you want more ear rape? I won't scream, not yet.
I'll fucking stab you.
That's kind of like,
Oh, never mind. I won't scream because it says you stab. I think it just a bodily sound from my body. It goes.
Can delete that.
It gets the job done.
I don't know how to flip in how to change that, so I am sorry. I cannot control the flip and volume. When it comes to a game. Well, at least that game anyway. The thing died on me. So let me try this again.
God. I'm gonna mute some people.
Let me re-screen share. Come on.
Easy way to make money. We see an e-thought on the screen, just waving cash.
What the flip? Did Roblox change? You guys see this, right?
Hey, Foxy. Foxy. Foxy.
Hmm? Huh? Hmm? Oh my. Are you done? Are you done? Done being young, Gary?
No, I'm already have an account. Roadblocks. I stop being a jerk, Roadblocks.
My ass.
Roadblock.
Thank you, voice name.
Where the flip? I don't want to go there. Where the flip? Roadblocks, where are you? Roadblocks. Roadblocks. Where are ya? Come on.
Who said only yours?
What?
Wait, what? I heard that. Wait, what?
I can't even hear him because he's lagging.
Something about, who said, something about only mine. I heard something.
Foxy said, who said I was only yours? Really? Don't fucking start with that, even as a joke. It's not funny.
Okay.
Coming.
You was about to beat my ass, though.
No, because my last girlfriend fucking did that shit. Don't joke like that. Because it's not
What? Ow! Ow!
Don't say my booty. I'll hit harder.
My ass. Oh my god! I'm going to Walmart, Rosie. I'm going to Walmart. I'm getting snapped. I'm buying an ass load of chips and soda.
Foxy. Foxy.
Mm. Mm.
Good. Good.
Hey, babe. Guess what? Guess what?
What?
So I was laying down and I was trying to drink my water. Turns out I I didn't choke. Like I didn't drown. It just went straight down and I swallowed.
Babe, what the fuck?
Oh. I like chewing on water bottles. Oh, my kitty cat. It feels so good.
Babe, stop. You'll break your fucking teeth. Fonzie.
Yes.
I'm back. Nap.
Back.
I'm
No chewing the water bottles.
damn it.
They can be reused.
But I already chewed the bottle. But I already chewed the bottle cap.
Better unchew it.
Huh? Welcome back, Delta Ruler.
Hey,
Come
Nap.
back.
Is this from an anime?
So, how
Game and anime. It's
Question.
nothing. What's up? Oh, I'm taking a break right.
Yeah.
I've been better, Nap. Honestly, today's been kind of stressful a bit. Yeah, sister has a high fever over there in California. You know, all this other stuff. Boyfriend's not feeling well either, and she's afraid that she might have it. So I'm waiting on that. So not happy about that stuff.
He's gotta have.
But yeah, it has me a bit stressed. Momo lost her job because of the whole pandemic thing. PetSmart, they shut down PetSmart,
Okay.
and so she might not be able to pay rent and all this other shit.
Wait, hold up. You still talking?
Yeah, Momo, she's one of my friends.
All right.
I Momo.
You have Momo added?
No.
Yeah, she's not friends with Hammer or anything like that. So don't worry.
All right, I'm back.
Besides, she was the one that literally exposed Hammer right in front of me. So yeah, that's when I freaking realized what kind of person Hammer was. He just still continued, even though, didn't know the story. Anyhow, but besides all that, Nep, I've been just
I'm
kind
chewing on water bottle, Rosie.
of just a little down. That's about it.
I'm chewing on water bottle.
Right now, I'm just trying to
Looks like that didn't
stay,
work.
as positive as possible. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. and
I'm probably
staying
blocked.
healthy. Yeah,
I chew on another channel.
you've been blocked. Well, that was during the time. Remember the whole shit.
Oh. Run me a bone whenever you can. I'll throw a giant silver dollar for your end.
Yeah.
You see the stupid thing they're doing now?
What?
What do you mean? Oh my god.
Roblox is updating right now.
No, not that. We're talking. Someone's
Look at the
fucking.
screen.
I don't know who the fuck. I don't know who the fuck in their right mind would do this challenge.
No, thank you.
Coronavirus challenge has people licking toilet seats and doorknobs. Why?
Why?
People that
No.
people.
Now we're gonna start shooting people. Now I'm gonna fucking shoot someone. And the main guy or girl that made this fucking challenge, I don't know what kind of kid you are. I'm about to make you non-existent.
What the fuck did I just come back to? Why is he yelling? Who set off the Yandere alert?
Look at
No,
the screen.
who set off the I'm gonna fucking kill humanity alert?
Oh, the coronavirus.
Challenge.
Leave a few people behind.
Yikes. Anyhow, I'm gonna try to get my mind a little bit off the gutter a little bit, but I'm gonna continue cleaning. Anyhow, I want to just check in on you guys.
Bye bye. I love
I'll be
you.
right back.
Hi.
Bye bye. Nope, I love you.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
Oh no!
What the fuck? No! No!
Did I witness some flirtation going on?
Yeah.
No, there was no flirtation.
Better run! Better run!
There was no flirtation
It's a
of
joke.
any kind. I don't want to die, please. I don't want to die. My husband's right there with his hand ready. I'm not trying to die.
Yep, nep. It seems as
Nep
though a
sounds.
lot of neps are gonna fucking slap the shit out of each other. Well, have fun with that. Bye.
No! R, put that hand down. Fuck!
You told him to put it down.
Dear God. When I see Andrew getting the hand ready.
Stupid roadblocks. Why do you have to flip an update right now?
Why is Cities of Fun trending in music and radio?
Laserdisc.
Why is Cities of Fun trending in music and radio? Cities of Fun did have some good songs though.
Phineas and Ferb.
Yes, I. Me. I want to do so many things. Brain, you can only pick one. No, I'm certainly certain if I just made my top responsible, I can do all three things. Brain, you know what? Now we're gonna do none of them.
Does anybody know what fucking Laserdisc is?
So you beepers.
I said, anybody heard of the Laserdisc?
I know about compact I know about combat discs. I know about combat discs.
Dragon Fire.
What?
I love you, Father. Please give me food.
Hey, Foxy, what's the talking about?
I can give you I can give you fiber bars right now, or I can like blueberry fiber bars, or I can get
I have something.
or I can because again we're having fish for dinner tonight, so
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give it.
there.
Give it.
Bad, Fox.
Sounds like cleaning very wonderful to me.
Yeah. Why do you like hearing me?
Foxy, drives her away. No. Hold the tacos.
I want fish, though.
Bad, Fox.
We're gonna have crispy fish for dinner tonight.
Crispy fish? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Quit me, sir.
Then stop asking for the fish.
But
Maybe she wants fish.
fish is good.
Mm-hmm.
Allergic.
I can't. I'm allergic.
See why I said no?
And yet, I still eat it. Because apparently,
I thought you were only
I'm that much of a risk taker.
I thought you were only allergic to shrimp and not just all fish.
No, I'm allergic to all fish.
Oh.
Not shellfish, like shrimp and lobster and crabs.
Foxy, you know what?
Crab.
The day you have a problem, the day you die, you know, just know, if it's on fish, be like, I fucking told her no. She didn't listen. You don't just do shit and expect no consequence.
Yeah, I am actually allergic to shellfish, which is shrimp, lobster, crab. But those are like the shellfish I even eat.
Mhm.
But fish sticks, regular fish and fish sticks, I can eat with no problem.
Mm.
Fine. That's
Shellfish.
fine.
Shellfish
But
is
any
one.
other fucking fish you're allergic to, I will beat you to within an inch of your life.
I was saying, fucking stress. And that's what I was saying. If I eat one of those, I fully fucked up. And I'm 4-0. I am not getting near that stuff.
We were going to have McDonald's, but because of the fact that young people work at McDonald's and a lot of the
Coronavirus.
and also yes, the virus, and there's like 7 people infected in my town right now. We're not gonna do McDonald's tonight. Even though I really wanted to do McDonald's because I really wanted to get a Shamrock Shake, but guess what? Nope, not gonna do it.
Oh, come here. Alright. Get your butt in the server. Go to Plural Switch. Why did you hit me? What? What did I do?
No fish.
Okay, I won't eat fish. You get your butt in the server and go to Plural Switch channel.
Alright. Now,
Okay.
Foxy,
Yeah.
tell me where I need to go.
Go to our server,
Mhm.
the Plural Switch, and type this.
Come on, game, load up.
Like that. You know what? You know what? You know what? Remember.
If this game doesn't load
He's
up,
not in here. Bro, quit. Fuck, he's not even in here. Okay, at least. This is not in this channel.
also another game that I was playing earlier. Another game that I was playing earlier was that Chow Resort thing.
You got it?
Yeah, but the problem is that I don't know how to hatch the flippin' chows.
Good job.
I don't know how to hatch the chows.
Pet it. Just pet it.
Mm.
Not my mom. Fuck him. Okay, here, babe. This is how you do it. That's pretty much it. Remember new. Alright, babe. Here.
Fucking did it already. You didn't react? You react?
Because the bot wasn't even in the channel, I had to fix permission. Okay, here. Type in PK member new and then put R.
Alright. Fucking.
Oh, you don't have a system. Create a system, which is that command right here.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Ow. Fuck! It's like every time I turn Dragonfire down, he gets so fucking turned up. Like, fuck this phone. Fucking. Fuck.
You crap, I'm scared.
There we go. I decided to play this game instead.
PK system.
You know what? We're gonna start the game.
PK system.
The country's leader is in front of you. How do you speak to him/her?
Julio, Speaker, Philo, Shadow, Maria, and me.
What do you guys think? How should we answer this?
Babe, are you still here?
The country's leader is in front of you. How do you speak to him/her? What speak calm, speak nervously, or whatever. What do you think we should go with?
Darling.
Hi.
Come here, darling. Come here. You wanna have?
No, I want to shoot whatever fucking thing I get. And then throw it out into the sea. New shit actually works better.
Babe, you sound like a radio man. Do Alistair voice.
Oh, well, naturally. It just sounds perfect, doesn't it?
All right, question. The second question. The second question, do you laugh a lot? Next, the second question.
Oh, God. Get the fan girl out of here.
Second question for this game. Do
Don't continue. Alright,
do
gotta
we
create a new system first.
do we laugh a lot?
Create the system. Alright, system new name.
What
You just type this, babe.
Roxy, give me a damn second.
Yes, Daddy.
should it be? Which one should we go with? Yes or no? It's the weekend, but no one wants to play with you. What do you do?
DJ, turn it off. Work now. And I won't have to tell you again. He ain't listening to you. He ain't gonna damn well listen to you.
It's Corona time.
Listen, tell him in a firm voice and I'm gonna put it.
Dear God, I'm seeing so many tweets on Animal Crossing, and I'm like, please, I want to play.
It's gonna happen because, again, a lot of people already have it.
Oh, hello. Hello. Hi. Okay, I gotta get tonight, right? Okay, I can't play Animal Crossing for long.
Yeah, because.
I have to come in as Maria Robotnik.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta come in as freaking Maria Robotnik.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be innocent. Tomorrow. I gotta be innocent for tomorrow. King Chong, your religion is wrong. Okay, come. Alright, go in there, type a system, and type this in the thing, and then choose a name for your system.
Okay, so I got the Brave type.
I'm gonna change my system name. Rename.
I got my champ.
Rename.
Look at that. I got my champ as my thing.
Rename. Yeah, there. I changed my system name.
You know what? We'll do this. Rita,
Right?
let's go.
Okay. No. No. Hi. PK member new. Okay, yeah. I'll do this. I'll put the name that you want the person to be.
Who's playing a game that has weird ass music?
I'm playing.
Can you play Mystery Dungeon?
That's what I'm playing. I'm playing Mystery Dungeon. Red Rescue Team.
For a momentary minute, because it is getting irritating.
And then we put in. I don't have the one for this. I don't have the one for the Switch, but This is the Game Boy Advance one.
Okay, Dragonfire, your glitchy. Your voice is doing that glitchy robot shit.
Yours is too. You win. Dip potato chip.
Fixed now.
Yes, darling. Yes. Listen to freaking command.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Right. Good. Now R has been created. Now for your props. So PK number R.
I'm going with 2 happy people, then I tell them what things I have on. So I have to go by myself.
Automated.
So I'm not supposed to tell them that. If I didn't get back to you, that means still give me my hours. Don't give me empty. You want to go to the job, you didn't answer my calls at the job. So you know what I did? I called his boss. And you know what I told her? I'm being punished for being early to work and leaving 15 minutes because the other person was late to work. So every month, he's 60 my hours away. Only worked 1 day last week. And he started me the next day. And somebody had to work. So we had a meeting. And he didn't work to 10:30. And I left because I was not going to let him take a fool me because he needed me. He wants me to sacrifice. No, you're not sacrificing when my kids are sacrificing. I have no food, I have no money, right?
Sorry. Your avatar.
What am I supposed to do?
Which picture you want to use for R? Yours or mine?
So you guys another Dollar General? Say, what about that one? I said, that's 15 minutes. That's not they're giving me 25? Don't worry.
Don't mind. I'm going to throw my frustrations.
We are. Look at me, it's 25 at the bar. We gotta work on that. Because she's doing it right now. She's focusing on what plans, she's not focused on work, and let Jerry know that he's using the recording. And she's taking me out of this school.
Right? Oh, that's great for my mom.
Now,
Dear God. What the heck?
Yeah.
you know what? I'll just stop playing games. And that's the end of the stream, guys. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for CBT, and stuff like that. So yeah, catch you guys in the next video. Bye.